G'day, it's Simon at South OC Cars and Coffee. I'm with Mike, who has a car that when it pulled in, I immediately went, wow, that thing is pretty. I pointed him down the exotics row because this thing certainly belongs here. What is it, Mike?
1973 Maserati Bora.
It is such a pretty car and such a iconic shape of this era. Absolutely wonderful. Check it out. Mike, this is such a pretty car. What made you want to buy this Maserati?
Well, a friend of mine had one, and he took me on a ride with it, and then I figured I have to get me one.
How long ago was that?
That was about 25 years ago.
So how long have you owned the car?
About 20, 23 years.
Oh, so you seriously got the bug. You went in it and you went, I've got to have one.
I got to get me one, yes.
So let's talk about that. So it was the same model as this one? Or was it a different one that he had?
It was the same motor, same car, basically.
So in this era, we talked about it a little earlier, that they had different motors in different areas. What was the motor that this particular car has in it?
All that had 4.9. The European ones have 4.7.
4.7, but quad cam?
Yeah, quad cam.
So they were really ahead of their time, sort of at the time, weren't they? They were sort of...
Way ahead of the time.
Yeah. And the thing I like about this car is I went around it earlier, a lot of the cars of this era, like especially for me, there's some beautiful cars of this era. The Alfa Romeo that was also designed by the same gentleman who designed the Miura. There were pretty cars that they weren't trying to overdo them. There was a style and a classiness and a minimalistic.
Exactly.
And especially from the Italians, because the beauty of the lines of this car, there's really nothing else that's quite like it, is there?
It's endless. It's endless. Quite endless.
So, being the owner of this car, I've got to ask the question, how's the upkeep on it? Is it reliable or is it...
It's very reliable.
Oh, that's great.
Very reliable. You have some hydraulic accumulators that every 10 years they need to be serviced.
Right.
Very much it. As far as that goes, and every 6,000-7,000 miles you have to adjust the timing chains. But overall, it's very reliable.
Yeah, the old timing chains on a lot of these cars, it doesn't matter if it's a Ferrari, it doesn't matter if it's a Lamborghini, it doesn't matter if it's this. You're running overhead cams in these old motors, you got to look after those timing chains. Because if one of those breaks...
Oh, you're in trouble.
Oh, the little dance of the valves on the top of the pistons.
You're in trouble, yeah.
So, have you done anything to the car since you bought it? Or is it
yeah, this thing being gone through, stripped down to metal.
Oh, really?
Everything has been redone. The roof, you name it, it's been redone.
That all looks like polished, or should I say,
this is a
stainless steel.
This is a grass rate paint. This is everything is high end on this thing.
Oh, that's absolutely beautiful. I love the fact that they, so there's a divider here from the engine,
right.
But they've kept it glass through here, which almost gives it a wagonish feel about it. And yet the thing I love about it is you get to look in at that beautiful motor. Like, why hide something so beautiful, right?
Yes, there is a cover that covers it also, which the cover optional, you could put it on to cover it.
Right.
But this is when you take a view of the engine, that's the best way to see it.
I always wonder when I see spare wheels so close to the engine. Citroens used to do it, they'd put the spare wheel.
This is a Citroen. It was a Citroen was partially taken over a Maserati at the time.
Oh, really?
Yes.
So that explains some of the design principles of, so they put the spare wheel there, knowing the way they think. It's not only about putting it in a convenient location, but it's a safety thing as well.
Well, yeah.
That's really interesting. So, let's come back to that motor, that 4.9 litre V8. Did Maserati develop that themselves, or had Citroen?
No, this is a Maserati engine.
That is a Maserati engine.
Maserati has this in Ghibli, Quattroporte, all those V8s. They have a 4.9 SS also, which is a little bit more horsepower.
Yep.
But this is a Maserati engine.
Oh, that's so good. The lines on it are just wonderful. They're beautiful in the interior. I love that sort of that tuck and roll style leather. Is just, I mean, that's so iconic Italian for the era, isn't it?
It is.
And the leather trim dash, and those beautiful instruments in there. The two.
It's like the cockpit of the plane.
It is, isn't it? It really is. A lot of cars do that these days, like the C7 Corvette, the C8 Corvette, should I say? I'm sorry. They do that, but this is way ahead of that sort of era. And it's got the cigarette lighter and the ashtray, which was
Totally Italian.
Yeah, total Italian, exactly. The only thing missing is the espresso maker as well.
Exactly.
It is just such a beautiful
And
car.
one thing else you probably enjoy watching is probably never seen before. There is your microphone.
Oh, you've got a microphone there.
Just in case you're going to a business and you have to make a speech.
Oh, that is wonderful.
You have to practice your speech.
Well, one of the things I noticed straight away was I love the fact that the radio is on the passenger side, so there's no fighting with the wife over what radio station you listen to, right?
Well, yeah, basically, yes.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, what a wonderful, wonderful car. It's just, I love seeing cars of this era. It's just so beautiful. The simplistic wheels with the covers on it. Everything about this is just wonderful. As our very worthy Car of the Week winner, you get this Maguire's complete kit. And a big thank you to the Maguire's for doing this. We had the entire Maguire's executive team here today. So you get the Hot Shine Foam, the Quick Interior Detailer, the Protective Clarity Glass Cleaner, Ultimate Wash and Wax, Hybrid Ceramic Detailer, and a microfiber towel. Keep this wonderful, wonderful Maserati in the beautiful condition it's in. Hey, thank you so much for bringing it out.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations.